Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today working on my 2023 Polaris Ranger 1000 XP. This is the Crew and the Ultimate Edition. Actually, I'm not going to work on it, but there's a few things I need to install. But basically what I'm going to show you is kind of my tool pack and a few other things that I'm going to carry, mostly on the inside of my Ranger. See, I got it all kind of laid out here. So I'm going to start out with this toolkit I got. It's actually a 189 piece Craftsman's. I wasn't looking for something this big, but Amazon was having like this big sale, and I got this for basically what the smaller set was going to run. And this might actually end up biting me because it's in a bigger case, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get this thing in the cab. I was hoping to kind of maybe tie it down to the floorboards or something, but this might be too big for that, so I may end up having to do some sort of a toolbox out in the bed here. I really didn't want to do that because the bed space is at a premium back here. It is not very big at all. But yeah, we'll see about that. I did pick up a pair of these pliers. So again, there's a sale, so it's pretty good price. I added this. This is just an adjustable wrench here. We've got 20 of them just kind of floating around in all the toolboxes. This is really good to have because if you got something that's odd or something, you can actually grab a hold of that. And then I've got a set of hammers here. These are kind of cheaper hammers too, so I may end up running this one. I might put this one in my truck and then run these other ones in here. But yeah, we'll see. Picked up a little fire extinguisher. And I'll link all this stuff, guys, so you can look at exactly what I got and what I paid for it. Except for the stuff that's on sale. I don't know if it'll be on sale now, or when the video goes out. But I got this fire extinguisher. From what I understand, this will put out pretty much any kind of fire, electrical, campfire, cooking fire, flammable liquid fire. It's not very big. I'm not a fire truck here. It's just kind of a little emergency little extinguisher. You got a little fire going. You can pull this out and try to stop it. At least you give yourself a chance to stop it. Grabbed a little mag light. This is a mini mag light pro LED. And then I got this little clip deal that I'm going to screw in somewhere on the inside of my Ranger so I can mount it up there. Quick and easy access. Love these mag lights. Quick story on these mag lights. We have a bunch of the full size ones. This was years and years ago, but anyway, we were I believe at an auction somewhere up north getting some equipment. We had trouble with the semi or something, so we had our full size mag light out looking at something, and then it got left on the semi somehow, and we took off, and I believe my uncle was following us in the pickup. We realized we didn't have the flashlight once we started going down the road, so he turned around, found it on the side of the road, and it looked like it had been run over. So I can't prove it, but I believe the semi ran that mag light over, and it was scratched up. You could see where it got pressed up against the blacktop, but it worked. It was fine. So those mag lights are tough lights, and this little mini one is going to work good, I think, in my Ranger. I'm going to have my Ranger all lit up, but sometimes you got to carry a light, and yeah, so that's what I got that for. I got a little pair of gloves here. This will stay with the Ranger at all times. Never know when you need a pair of gloves. I grabbed a blue leash for the dog. I pretty much always have the dog with me, so I grabbed a matching blue leash that'll stay in the Ranger. Got this Craftsman's bag. I actually had this. Local Sears was having like sales on these things, so every time I went in there I grabbed one. They came in a set. They had a little bag and a big bag or something like that. Anyway, I already had this bag, so basically most of this stuff is going to go in that bag. Now, a few things that I'm probably going to add to this that I'm not showing is I'll probably get a little, like a first aid kit. That'll probably go in the glove box, that top glove box in the cab. A little, probably needle nose pliers set. And then maybe a couple screwdrivers or something like that. It's probably. So one other thing that I'm probably going to add to all this is a little like winch recovery kit. What I'm going to do, I'll do a separate video on that. I got some winch upgrades I'm going to do. So yeah, that'll be on a separate video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to get all this stuff in the cab of the Ranger. So I'm going to start installing this stuff, and then I'll kind of show you where I stick everything. We'll see how that works out. I'm a little worried about getting that somewhere. But yeah, let's try to get all this stuff in there. Okay, so just wanted to show you this mini mag light out of the package. It's a little beast of a light. Yeah, it's hard to even look at. You just turn it on by spinning this. You gotta watch out you don't spin it too far, because then the cap comes off. But you just learn to just adjust it a little bit. I think it's so bright it don't matter. But anyway, it comes with this little belt holder. You stick that in your belt and you can hold it that way. But what I'm going to use to hold this flashlight in is these clips right here. And they got two of them, and they snap on the light, hold it really nice. Got little screws here to stick them on. I believe I'm going to put it on the lower part of the dash there, a spot that really can't be used for anything. So I'm going to probably get that installed, and then I'll show you. I'm going to probably just screw this in the plastic with them little screws. Just a real tiny hole to start the screw. And yeah, I'll get that mounted and show you that. Okay, so there it is. That's where I chose to mount it. Quick and easy access from the driver's seat. And the way I mounted it, you can't really mark the holes with it on the flashlight. It don't really matter. It won't be precise, I don't think, because it's plastic. But I just kind of marked where the center rib went, and I marked. I drilled one hole, stuck it in, drilled one hole on this one, stuck it in. Then I stuck the flashlight in to line it all up, and then carefully removed the flashlight, and then drilled the second hole in each holder. And you can see it goes on and off pretty easy. It's going to hold it securely there. So really happy with that little mod. Now I got a little flashlight that I can take with me if I need to see something. Okay, so here's a fire extinguisher out of the box, and you can see it's got a little deal that holds onto it, kind of like the flashlight. So it'll snap onto that. It comes with some screws. Looks like it's kind of for drywall. A couple of screws, so I'll probably have to get my own screws to go into some of the plastic somewhere. I have not decided where this is going yet. Don't know if it should go in the front or if it should go in the back. Yeah, once I figure out, I'll show you, I guess, where I decide to put this thing. Okay, so there's the fire extinguisher under the passenger side seat. And actually, the driver, I can reach around and grab that too quick, right from the driver's seat if need be. I know I was wanting to put it down here, back here in that little cubby there, but the problem is that this thing goes in there, so you can't really do that. And I kind of wanted to be able to grab it as the driver, be able to grab it quick. I didn't want to put it, I wanted to put it on the driver's side, but I didn't want to put anything that would restrict my feet, because I didn't want to hate having that in my way all the time. So I think that's probably the best spot right now that I can think of. I just got some real tiny holes, little self-tappers in there that I can pull out. You'll never even know it was there. I got the bag under the passenger seat, my tool bag. That was probably going to have my winch stuff in it too. Yeah, it's about the only spot that I can figure that it can go. I don't like having something loose flopping around, so I may figure out if I can maybe tie that down with something. And then my tool set, I really want to put this thing. I want to put it up like this. I know there's not a lot of light over here, but I want to stick it up like that somehow. I just got to figure out how to do it. I really don't know how to do it right now, but I think that's going to be the best spot for it. I know it's going to restrict some of the leg room for this guy over here. That's too bad. I want to carry a set of tools in the cab, and that's about the only spot that's going to go. It's too tall to fit like sideways under the seats there. Either seat, if you tip it up, it's too tall, the seats won't go down. So that's about the only spot right there. I guess you could leave it on the floor there and people could just put their feet on it, I guess. Actually, a kid might actually like having it propped up. But yeah, I think I'm going to prop mine up and just figure out how to secure it there. We'll see. I'll come back hopefully with a solution for that. Okay, so one final thing I'm going to show you in here is a little first aid kit that I got. This is nothing fancy, just got band-aids and some gauze and some of the basic stuff. It's not very big. It fits right in here in this little compartment up here that's really hard to open. Anybody that knows these Rangers, this is really hard to open. I might have to work it a little bit so it's not so hard to open. But so I guess, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully give some people some ideas of what to carry. But that's what I'm carrying. The toolbox, I have not got that mounted where I want it. Probably going to have to make a custom mount. I don't have time right now, so it's just sitting on the floor behind the driver there. If I come up with something, I'll post a video or whatever. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you.